Hi, I'm Ethan. I'm the person that owns this truck and runs the Ranger channel. I know the last time I uploaded it was over a year ago, so I've just been a little demotivated with the truck, and I've been moving around and going to school, so I've been busy. So I was not able to upload all the videos with the cab cage, but I have all of the content recorded. I just need to edit it and upload it, which I plan on doing before I upload this video, so some of you guys will be updated. Sorry for not continuing the build, even though some of you asked me to. I've just been busy. Got a new place and a place to work that'll be great for the videos, and I'm excited to get this new series started. So I completed the interior for the most part. I need some smaller things, but such as like door panels, but other than that, it is pretty much all done for now. But the new series, I have the TE Designs older back half that I'm ready to install, and I'm starting on it. If you guys are doing something similar out there, hopefully these videos can help you out, and I'm excited to get this started. So this truck has been in storage for about a year now, and we just got it back last week, I think, and so it's a little, there's like some spider webs and stuff in here, but it's basically complete in here. I have pictures I could put up. It being complete like last year, but we bought a new windshield and I don't know, the seats and stuff look nice. I don't even think anyone sat in this one for longer than 10 minutes. So for future plans, I plan on getting rid of this dash. I've mentioned it many times how much I hate it, and how much of a pain it was to get in here. That day, I still remember that day. It was not fun. I plan on getting rid of the engine, not immediately when we're done with the back half, but in the future. Just start with a clean slate, and then I'll be able to do the engine cage after that, which should be pretty simple. In summary, I got some new seats, put the cage in, and dyed the carpet black, and got a smaller subwoofer in the back. Gotta have that. I think it came out pretty good. It's all covered in Steelit, so I like the finish of it too. Now we're gonna be doing the TE Designs back half. This cage I've had it for about a year, and it's the older generation one. They now offer two. One meant for this truck, and then the last one is, I think, for 93 Rangers and under. I can't remember, that might be wrong, but something like that. So, but it does fit up to this cage. We've started on it a little bit. We've drilled rosette holes for the tube to go into and weld into it. And then yesterday I cut a hole right here. And what will actually end up happening is this tube will attach right here, and I'll have to level that out and make sure it's all good. And then that'll help me basically align these top two tubes, because we moved into this new place and the garage door is like kind of ghetto. It's made of plywood. And so they're gonna be repairing it sometime soon, so I'm not able to completely cut the back off yet. So I'm just gonna be doing things I could do while it's just sitting on the bump stops. And I might actually end up turning it around, maybe even today. It's been a couple days, so I flipped it around and the drive shaft actually fell out and made a bunch of noise, but luckily I have 4-wheel drive, so I just continued to back up. I cut out these holes on all sides where I need to have access to. I got this piece tacked up, and what I'm gonna have to do is probably get 2 people or just me and another person to help me hold that there and align it so I could tack it up. This is a laser. When I turn it on, it centers to that. I'm gonna make sure the truck is level like this. And then like 2 days ago, I tried to level it out, but I was only using this, so it probably sagged a little bit. And I can already tell that it is not completely level because that side is going downwards. So I'll get this level again. So I got my square in my file, and this was flat on the ground. And what I did was I rubbed this all the way around and created a center line along this entire thing. I don't know if you can see, but there's a line right here, and it goes all the way up here. And then I marked certain spots to see it better, like there and there. When the truck is leveled out, I'll be able to tack it in a way to where it's level with everything, and it'll give me a good base to start getting those top tubes in. I can't really think of another way to get these things in. Okay, so the last time I worked on this thing was last weekend. I just been busy, so I couldn't get around to it, but as you saw from the time lapse, I had troubles getting everything lined up with the laser. But what I ended up doing was I trimmed that back corner, and then the kit comes with these little inserts I hammered into the tube, and then that makes it so I can mount these pillars. And after I did that, I tacked these ones where they needed to go on each side. So that gave me like a reference point on how far out these should be. And then I tacked this one in, and that one's not tacked in. You can just move it, but basically everything is kind of lining itself up if I do it this way. One thing I ended up having to do was trimming this piece and the piece on the other side by about 1 inch, and that was because when I would put these top pieces in, there would be a really big gap, like it would be like out to there. By trimming this, it was basically, we were able to slide it in more. And one thing that I'm gonna have to adjust for is this isn't a complete 90-degree angle, but it's not so bad. It's just off by a couple degrees. And then on this side as well, it's just off a little bit. Alright, so what I'm gonna have to do about that is I'm gonna have to weld a piece of metal right here, and then I'm going to tack this piece and that piece in, and then I could probably hammer this in. And by having these tacked in, and I might even weld these like most of the way, and that'll basically make it go up. And I'll just do that until it has a proper angle on it. Alright, so I explained this earlier, but I just tacked the bottom part and then hammered in, well, I welded a piece on the top to hit with the hammer, and so by this being stuck here and me hammering it, it sort of was like pushing like that, and then raising this piece up to a 90-degree angle. For this bar, because I trimmed about 1 inch off of each side, this is pretty much gonna be up against the cab. It used to be like back here more. So, I mean, that's fine, but there's this piece which goes right here, connects to that back junction, and then fits between the two. And I'm just gonna have to trim about 1 inch off of this as well. So how I'm gonna go about this is I usually get a piece of printer paper and then rip it in half usually. And what I'll do is wrap this paper around. Alright, I got it taped with just some normal blue tape. And then I'll cut this out as best as I can. It doesn't have to be perfect, but... Alright, so after I cut it out, I get my digital calipers and inches, and I'll go to 1 inch. Alright, and then I'll scoot this forward, and I'll get my digital caliper, and I'll measure about 1 inch. Right there is about 1 inch, and then I'll draw a line with a Sharpie around this and cut it out with the angle grinder, and it'll be the same shape as it was, but just a little shorter.